There are already a variety of 3D printers now available in Shanghai, and they can print vases, cups, and even houses. But a Brazilian expat in town makes his printer play music and is working on a foldable 3D printer. Chen has more for this edition of Expat Extra.
Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
The Imperial March was composed for the Star Wars in the 1980s, and with the popularity of the movie fans, the music reached stellar proportions too. This 3D printer also likes the melody. The printer belongs to Lucio Pentagnia Guimare Neto from Brazil. After downloading the music, Lucio turned the format into G-code, a programming language mainly used in computer-aided manufacturing for controlling automated machine tools. The G-code instructions frequently have an X, Y, and Z coordinate. These are the points in 3D space that the print head will move in.
So it kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, it counts the movement. So you tell the computer how many movements of these steps you need to go 1 millimeter. So then the computer uses this number to know how many steps it needs to move the printer around. And by moving the printer in a specific frequency and speed, it will actually play music.
Lucio then stored the G-code information into an SD card, which can be read by the 3D printer. And the motor made the sound.
First, it will detect where to start from. So it starts from 0. And then the motors will create the tones. So pay attention now.
But Lucio says the musical printer was just for fun. The Brazilian engineer arrived in Shanghai about 2 years ago, and now runs a lab in the downtown Jing'an district, where he leases his self-made 3D printers to young Chinese makers or DIYers.
Before I came here, I even don't know how to sand a part properly. I used to sand something on the stone. Can you imagine that? Because I don't know how to deal with the part properly. So now I have a way to access to the machine. So I learned this from Lucio.
3D printing technology has a history of 30 years, but it was not until 2 years ago that it came to public attention in China. A professor in Nanjing University says, although the technology could make it easier to produce spare parts, it could not replace traditional manufacturing. Lucio says, in fact, 80% of the stuff that people make themselves with 3D printers are small daily things. So he's making a portable printer that can be carried in the bag.
So this is the removable board for easy to clean, has magnets, right? Then we take it off and we can fold like this. So because this is a prototype, the wires are hanging like this, but very soon we are going to make this a case for this.
The whole model will be finished by the end of this month. Shanghai Live.